Good morning, Lorna. Okay, so again, this little guy we call the TFT screen, and he is controlled by this little roller. So we call this home, basically, and then torque split. That's showing you the power, distribution between the front and rear axle. TPMS sensors, that's showing you your air pressure in each tire. Your trip computer, this is going to be your turn-by-turn nav, obviously your map navigation. Phone call, your phones, your audio source, and then back to home. Now, when you're in home, if you push the button in, you'll get this screen. If you scroll down, this is where you would check your oil. There's no dipstick in the car. You check the oil level there. Oh, and then these little blue help screens will pop up to help you remember what each one of these things does. Info is going to show you your service intervals. If you just scroll through there, it'll show you when your services are due. Any messages would be if there's an issue with some system in the car and you get an error, they'll be stored in there. So you check your oil. And again, I'm just using the scroll button to scroll and the pushing to select, and then you use the back arrow to back out. Okay. Okay, so if I go back in and I scroll down to settings, this is where you can make some changes. This is where you change your date and time. On your car, it should say automatic time. So that'll adjust it based on the GPS. If you unclick that, you can manually change your date and time. And if you go into time, and I click on the time, you can adjust the hour right there and the minutes. Make sure there's a little check mark in this one too. That will make sure that your clock up here is lit up at night. Okay, assist. So this is going to be your lane change assist, which again is the little square on the mirror. It lights up when there's someone in your blind spot. If you want to change the brightness of this, I usually set it to high. So if I push high, you'll see that light up. So you want to set that one to high. And then your lane departure warning, this is for volume. I just leave it, I think, on medium. Yeah. And then under light and visibility, I don't mess with these two. These are timers. Basically, when you exit the car, the lights stay on for 30 seconds. And when you get in the car, the lights stay on for 30 seconds or until you turn on the ignition. So click on wiper. Make sure that your rear wiper is set to automatic. That means that when your rain sensing wipers turn on, it will automatically activate the rear wiper when you go in reverse. And then last, reverse options. Put a check mark in that box. That's going to make your passenger side mirror tilt down when you're going in reverse to help you see the curb, say when you're parallel parking. Locking, door unlock. This is where you can change to either have only the driver's door unlock or have all the doors unlock at the same time. Door lock. Most people just leave it on after drive away, but you can turn it off if you'd like. Mirror retract, that would be if you want the mirrors to fold in when you park and lock the car. And then this is what I was saying, make sure that you uncheck auto memory and check comfort entry. And again, I'm just doing all this by pressing on this little trackball. And then when I'm ready to exit here, I just press on the little back arrow. And that, locking. Oh, the other thing you can do is set this little diamond key. Most people set it to, just click steering wheel option, diamond key, then say PCM function. Most people will use it to change the source of the audio system. So that means then that if you're listening to AM or FM, all you have to do is push this little button and it will cycle through. I'll change it here to the audio system. It will cycle through each available audio source. So right now, all I have is AM and FM because I'm, that's Sirius XM, but I'm inside. If I had Bluetooth connected, it would go to that as well. Now, most importantly, after you've done all that, make sure that you go to the door and you hit set, and then 1 until it beeps, and then set, and then the key until it beeps. Otherwise, everything that you just did in there will not get saved. Okay, any other questions? Let me know.